Have you ever heard the saying, thoughts become things? This isn't just a catchy phrase or a mystical concept. It's a profound truth that many great thinkers, writers, and artists of the human thought have explored and experienced in their lives. Our thoughts are not just fleeting moments of consciousness. They carry a potent energy that can influence our reality. Think of your thoughts as a magnet, attracting experiences and opportunities that resonate with your beliefs and expectations. But how certain and guaranteed is the materialization of our thoughts? Well, it's pretty darn certain. However, there's a catch. It's not just about thinking positively or visualizing your desires. It's more about aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions towards your desired outcome. You need to trust in the process and take inspired action towards your goals. Think of it like baking a cake. You can't just imagine a cake and expect it to materialize in front of you. You need to gather the ingredients, follow the recipe, and put in the effort to mix and bake it. Similarly, manifesting your desires requires you to do the groundwork. Now, I understand that there might be a few skeptics out there, but consider this. Haven't you ever had a thought or idea that eventually turned into reality? Maybe you thought about a long-lost friend and out of the blue, they contacted you. Or perhaps you visualized yourself acing a job interview, and voila, you got the job. These are not mere coincidences, but instances of your thoughts materializing into reality. So remember, the next time you find yourself in the grip of negative or limiting thoughts, know that they too have the power to manifest. Choose your thoughts wisely, align them with your actions, and trust the process. In conclusion, the materialization of our thoughts is not a chance occurrence, but a pretty certain phenomenon. It's up to us to harness this power, align our thoughts, beliefs, and actions towards our desired outcome, and trust in the process. Remember, thoughts become things. Choose them wisely. We have to trust in the process and take inspired action towards our goals. Our thoughts have a direct impact on our reality. Now, you might be wondering, how exactly does this work? Well, it's all thanks to a powerful force known as the law of attraction. The law of attraction is the belief that by focusing on positive or negative thoughts, a person can bring positive or negative experiences into their life. It's the idea that attracts like. If you focus on positive thoughts, you'll attract positive experiences, and if you focus on negative thoughts, well, you get the idea. Now, I know some of you might be a bit skeptical. The idea that our thoughts can directly impact our reality might seem a bit out there. But let me ask you this. Have you ever had a day where everything just seemed to go wrong? You woke up late, spilled coffee on your shirt, got stuck in traffic, and so on. Now think back. What were your thoughts like that day? Were you focused on the negatives, expecting more things to go wrong? If so, you were experiencing the law of attraction in action. On the flip side, think about a day when everything just seemed to go right. You woke up feeling refreshed, found $1 on the street, got a compliment from a stranger. Again, think back. What were your thoughts like that day? Were you focused on the positives, expecting good things to come your way? If so, that's the law of attraction doing its thing. But here's the key point. The law of attraction isn't just about thinking positive thoughts and hoping for the best. It's about aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions towards what you want to manifest. It's about trusting in the process and taking inspired action towards your goals. So remember, your thoughts have a direct impact on your reality. The law of attraction is a powerful force that you can use to manifest your desires. But it's up to you to harness that power. Choose your thoughts wisely and trust in the process. After all, as the saying goes, thoughts become things. This isn't just some woo-woo theory. We're diving into the science behind our thoughts and how they shape our reality. Now, this might sound like something out of a science fiction novel, but stick with me, it's all grounded in fact. Our brains are extraordinary organs. They're constantly buzzing with activity, sending and receiving signals that control everything we do. But did you know that our brains also emit electromagnetic waves? These waves can be measured and observed, and what's even more fascinating is that they're influenced by our thoughts and emotions. When we think a certain thought or feel a particular emotion, it changes the frequency of these waves. Positive thoughts, for example, generate a different frequency than negative thoughts. This is where the concept of vibes comes from. You know, when you walk into a room and you can just feel the energy, That's because our brains are literally emitting waves of energy that can be felt by others. And here's where it gets really interesting. These waves don't just stay within our bodies, they radiate out into the universe, interacting with the energy waves of other people and things. This is the basis of the law of attraction, the idea that like attracts like. When we emit positive energy waves, we attract positive experiences and opportunities. This isn't just a philosophical idea, but a scientific fact. Studies have shown that our thoughts can physically alter our brains. This phenomenon, known as neuroplasticity, demonstrates how our thoughts can shape our reality. When we consistently think positive thoughts, our brains actually rewire themselves to be more positive. So, what does all this mean? It means that our thoughts are incredibly powerful. They're not just abstract concepts floating around in our heads, but tangible forces that can influence our reality. And here's the best part. We have the power to control our thoughts. By consciously choosing positive thoughts, we can shape our reality in a positive way. If we can control our thoughts and emotions, we can literally shape our reality. So remember, your thoughts are more than just thoughts. They're powerful tools that can be used to create the life you want. Choose them wisely. And this is where mindfulness comes in. Mindfulness at its core is the practice of being present in the moment. It's about tuning into our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment or distraction. But how does mindfulness connect to our thoughts manifesting into reality? Consider this. When we're mindful, we're in control of our thoughts. We're not letting past regrets or future anxieties take the driver's seat. Instead, we're in the here and now, consciously directing our thoughts and emotions. This state of being present allows us to focus our thoughts on positive outcomes, which in turn attracts abundance into our lives. Let's say, for instance, you desire to become an overnight millionaire. You begin to visualize this outcome, imagining the lifestyle, the freedom, the opportunities that come with this abundance. But if your mind is cluttered with doubts, fears, or negativity, these conflicting thoughts can disrupt the positive energy you're trying to attract. Here's where mindfulness steps in. By practicing mindfulness, you learn to observe these negative thoughts as they arise, acknowledge them, and then gently let them go. You're not suppressing or fighting them. Instead, you're disempowering them by choosing not to engage or identify with them. In doing so, you create a mental space where positive thoughts can thrive. You're able to maintain a steady focus on your desired outcome, which is critical for manifestation. Remember, it's not just about thinking positively, it's about thinking positively consistently. Moreover, mindfulness also promotes a sense of peace and well-being, which in turn attracts more positive experiences. It's like a ripple effect. The more positive and present you are, the more positivity and abundance you attract. So if you're looking to manifest your thoughts into reality, why not give mindfulness a try? Start by dedicating a few minutes each day to simply sit and observe your thoughts without judgment. With practice, you'll find it easier to maintain a positive and present mindset, which is key to attracting the life you desire. By practicing mindfulness, we can harness the power of our thoughts and create the reality we desire. In conclusion, the materialization of our thoughts is pretty darn certain. We've journeyed through the power of thoughts, the law of attraction, the science behind our thoughts, and the crucial role of mindfulness. Each of these elements, when combined, can lead to the manifestation of our deepest desires and dreams. Our thoughts hold an incredible power, the power to shape our reality. They're like magnet, attracting experiences and opportunities that mirror our beliefs and expectations. Yet, it's not just about daydreaming or wishful thinking. It's about aligning our thoughts, beliefs, and actions towards our desired outcome. It's about trusting in the process and taking inspired action towards our goals. Remember the cake analogy? You can't just think about a cake and expect it to appear. You need to gather the ingredients, follow the recipe, and put in the effort to create the cake. The same principle applies to manifesting our desires. We need to do the work. Skepticism is natural when faced with such a powerful concept. Yet reflect on your own experiences. Have your thoughts or ideas ever materialized into reality? Perhaps a thought about a long-lost friend who suddenly reached out, or a vision of success that turned into real achievement. These aren't mere coincidences, they're examples of your thoughts manifesting into reality. But it's crucial to remember our negative and limiting thoughts can manifest too. Our thoughts don't discriminate between positive and negative. They simply mirror back to us what we give the most attention to. So choose your thoughts wisely. Science backs this up, proving our thoughts directly impact our physical reality. Our brains emit electromagnetic waves that are influenced by our thoughts and emotions. This is where mindfulness plays a pivotal role. By being present and focusing our thoughts on positivity, we can attract abundance into our lives. And so we circle back to our conclusion. The materialization of our thoughts is pretty darn certain. It's up to us to align our thoughts, beliefs, and actions towards our desired outcome and trust in the process. Remember, thoughts become things. Choose them wisely.